The National Training Center is over 1,200 square miles of varied terrain in the Mojave Desert. It includes a road network and terrain ranging from easily accessible to severely restricted. Isolated from commercial air corridors, NTC owns spectrum management. The airspace and the ability to employ nearly every weapons system in the U.S. arsenal. A rotation at NTC begins with deployment to an immature theater of operations. Units establish a staging base and prepare for their entry into theater, including integrating special operations, multi-component, joint, and combined assets into their mission planning. Senior commanders select the training options for their brigade combat teams and enablers to tailor the rotation to the unit's mission and level of readiness, paying special attention to low-density military occupational specialties and combined arms skills. Units can conduct close-quarters room clearance to task force live fires with specialized targetry that gives leaders real-time feedback on their performance. NTC rotations are extraordinarily complex. They integrate from 400 to 800 streams of information, from intelligence information to video feeds, which allow commanders to build their picture of the threat environment and tailor how they interact with the local population and police forces to identification and targeting of enemy activity. This broad threat picture is made possible by the NTC's world-class CO-4, Contemporary Operating Environment Force, the force which replicates the complex challenges of today's battlefield. The 11th Armored Cavalry Regiment and professional role players serve as village leaders, host nation security forces, insurgents, guerrillas, and a near-peer competitor. As a thinking enemy, they take actions to counter unit activities as a responsive and well-trained force of civilians and enemy actors. And these responses are different in different areas. So one commander might be establishing security while another is fighting a major battle, while the scouts are sending back critical information that could telegraph the enemy's next move. During all of their mission planning and execution, units receive quality feedback from our combat-tested observer coach trainers, who were selected for their exemplary performance and conduct up to 10 rotations a year.
Make sure it's exactly what you want. You got it? You're the man who knows the plans.
NTC's instrumentation allows the OCTs to track exactly where units and enemy forces are located on the battlefield. What was said on the radio,
Strike Course 5. Currently we have 7 armored vehicles.
what video feed came from unmanned aerial systems, and more. These systems create an unblinking eye that looks across the entire 1,200 square mile area of the National Training Center. This allows for detailed and specific after-action reviews tied to doctrine and best practices that enable units to improve their performance at echelon, culminating with brigade combat team leaders who hone skills that they've already developed over 25+ years in the Army. A rotation at the National Training Center is a capstone event that builds on home station training to certify the brigade combat team as combat ready and prepared for worldwide deployment. NTC is the crucible that builds and strengthens agile and adaptive leaders who can respond to any mission in any environment. And all of this, from deployment to integration, to training, to military actions in multiple scenarios, happens in just one rotation. The National Training Center conducts 10 full rotations a year, training over 60,000 soldiers, civilians, airmen, and Marines. This is the National Training Center. We train to win in a complex world.